Eun-woo changed his name to reflect something more meaningful for him. He wanted his name to reflect his values, identity, and goals. The first name he chose was a Korean name that symbolizes something unique and valuable for him. He wanted his name to represent his vision of the future. He chose his name to represent an ideal of who he wanted to become, a combination of his identity and who he wanted to be in life. Eun-woo believes names have a significant symbolic weight, and he wanted to make sure his name accurately reflects his sense of self. He wanted his name to symbolize the values and qualities he would strive for in life. He wanted his name to be a reflection of himself. He wanted to honor his family and legacy while also having a personal name that could symbolize his individual identity. Eun-woo felt it was important to choose a name that reminded him of his goals, passion, and sense of self. He felt that the right name would help him manifest his vision and propel him to reach his highest potential. Choosing his own name gave him the chance to represent himself in the way he wanted to be seen. He wanted to chart his own path and create a name that conveyed his aspirations and sense of self. Eun-woo elected to change his name to express his individual identity as his own person. He wanted his name to capture his outlook, ambition, and values. He wanted a name that expressed his uniqueness. He wanted it to remind him of his striving for greatness and achieving his goal no matter the odds or obstacles in his way. By choosing his name, he was asserting his identity to the world and defining how he wanted to be perceived. He was determined to stand for something and chose a name that embodied his principles and beliefs. By taking control over his own name, he was asserting his own values and vision of the world. Eun-woo wanted his name to reflect his understanding of himself and the person he was aspiring to become. He felt that having a meaningful name offered him a sense of freedom and helped him express himself more confidently. He wanted a name that symbolized his growth and that could be the foundation of his identity. Eun-woo wanted his name to evoke a passion for excellence and integrity. He wanted a name that conveyed his devotion and dedication. The name he chose gives a sense of clarity and assurance, reassuring him that he is exactly who he strives to be. He wanted to choose a name that could potentially inspire other people with his courage, strength, and passion for life. Eun-woo selected his new name to express his beliefs and to transcend the limitations of his past. He wanted to communicate who he was and make sure his name reflected the things that mattered to him. He also wanted a name that would express his commitment to making a difference in the world.